Most people call me Olive Persimmon. It's a long story. I wrote a blog called Unintentionally Celibate. Check it out. A lot of comedians talk about all the sex they're having. I talk about all the kinky sex I'm not having. Yeah, don't woo for that. I'm not wooing for that. Comedy is my forte, but today, since I'm going at the end, I'm going to try something a little different, and that is spoken word. It's not my genre. Just trying something new. So let's give it a try. Thank you for staying around. It was February, and I was smiling because I was thinking of you, and you were sad because you were thinking of her, and that pretty much set the tone for how it was going to be. It was snowing that night, and I remember thinking that the snow looked beautiful in your hair, but that's because I was happy and everything was beautiful, and you were too sad to see the beauty in anything at all. And while I was trying to make you happy too, you were busy picking up the pieces of your own broken heart, and I couldn't realize that the only thing that could heal you was time. So I kept trying to make you laugh. I just want to be friends, you said the first time around, and I believed you and let you go. We're not just friends, you said the second time around, and I believed you and let you stay. You put your arm around my shoulder the third time around, and you didn't have the courage to say anything at all, so I couldn't let you stay or go. So we got stuck in a limbo where we were and we weren't, and we couldn't move back, but we couldn't move on. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too, and I let you because when you were there, I was happy. When you were gone, I was sad. You were selfish, and I was generous, and then I was selfish, and you were gone. You made up sweet excuses to call, and I was just glad that you were calling at all, until you didn't. Maybe by then you had cleaned up the wreckage you had left behind, and you were ready to love someone new. And even though my dreams had been clear about who I was meant to love, and it wasn't you, I hated knowing that you knew it wasn't me. It was July, and he was smiling. Perhaps he was thinking of me, and I was sad because I was thinking of you. But I couldn't let that set the tone for how it was going to be. Because if I did, then broken people break other people, and we become a world of people cleaning up the messes left behind until someone has the courage to say, enough. Enough. And heals themselves before they hurt someone else. So I said, enough. Because I'd had enough. So I removed your shrapnel from my heart because I was tired of being sad and suffering over someone who wasn't sad or suffering over me. Enough. Because I didn't want my past relationships to define my future relationships. So I said, enough. I'd had enough. Because I didn't want to be the damaged person sitting in the clearance section waiting for someone else to pick me up. I said, enough. I'd had enough. But mostly because I was tired of being sad. I was stuck in a rut of sadness, and I didn't want to be there anymore. So I said, enough. Broken people break other people until someone has the courage to say, enough. Enough. Thank you.
Yeah.